There's something about Barbados and the British West Indies that encourages travel by air, for even the fish do it. In fact, Barbados is known as the land of the flying fish. Here in the market of Bridgetown, the capital, Barbadians offer examples of their craftsmanship. The drink she's selling is called morbi. Made from the bark of a tree and spices, it's extremely refreshing. The chief industries of Barbados are sugar and rum. And there's a chain linking rum, its traditional use in the Royal Navy, and the uniforms of these policemen. For Barbados has been British since 1625. Here, no school teaches the craft of pottery. It's handed down from father to son. 14 miles from Bridgetown is Bathsheba, a holiday resort where the Flying Fish Fleet operates. The Flying Fish swims at the surface of warm seas. It leaves the water when pursued by larger fish. There's a bait in that basket. The Flying Fish propels itself out of the water with vigorous thrusts of its tail, then uses its fins to glide through the air. When the momentum is spent, the fish drops back to the water and sculls, and then shoots ahead for a new flight. It can glide for distances up to 200 yards, changing its direction by banking. Large-eyed, blunt-headed, silvery-sided, it's caught in quantity by the Flying Fish Fleet. Often, one boat brings back a catch of 1,000 or more in its huge nets. The fishermen go out far in search of this savory dish. Barbados, known as Little England, is the most English of the West Indies, both in scenery and the character of its people. Here, Cromwell sent those who opposed him, and here George III sent followers of Bonnie Prince Charlie. Small wonder the Barbadian has an independent spirit. Only an hour by air from the land of the flying fish is the island of spices. Grenada, with St. George's, a gem of Georgian architecture for its capital, and everywhere the scent of nutmeg and mace. The British won Grenada from the French nearly 200 years ago. Today, from the fine landlocked harbour, cocoa and spices go out to the world. Nutmegs are first dried in a current of air, then in the sun. After the hard shells have been broken with a wooden mallet, the kernels are packed in barrels ready to be shipped. Over to cocoa pods, and each contains an ounce and a quarter of beans. The cocoa pod was brought from South America by the Spaniards. They are trampled on to remove the covering pulp, which is now dry. When the sun is too hot or when it rains, the trays are enclosed by sliding covers. Sometimes the beans are dried by artificial means. After drying, the beans are shipped in bags, each heavier than the average man. It's obvious that a trip to the island of spices would add plenty of spice to life.